right, anyone else waiting for any food? Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and start our monthly meeting. Small crowd today, but I'm sure you all can hear me perfectly well. So, welcome everyone. Thank you all for coming out today. For those of you who have not come out today, I welcome you. For those of you who have come out, thank you for coming back again. My name is Austin Wilkes. I'm the president of the City of Giannis, and I'll be the one running our club for today. This is our April monthly meeting. I will go over our agenda here. So I'll start off by going through some of our old business, some of the things that happened in the last month. I'll be going into some of our new business, some of the things that will be happening for the month of April. I will go through our official schedule for the upcoming months if you'd like to take a picture at that point. I will be going through our budget, show you how I spent the money in the last month. Then I'll be going through our reminders and our closing where I will pass around the donation bucket. Starting off with some of our old business. In the last month, we ended up going to Cars and Coffee. This is Quick Everett's Cars and Coffee, and this is our new location. If you've ever come to Cars and Coffee with us before, this is where we're going to be at from this point forward. As you can see, we have the majority of that entire row to ourselves, so we would love to have more cars join us for the upcoming months through summer. This is not the same as Chip's Cars and Coffee, so keep that in mind. They're two separate events. The next event that we had was Nana's Ice Cream. If you were there, you'll know that they closed a little bit early, so this will probably be the unfortunate last event that we have in Nana's. But this is quite the cool photo I ended up taking with all of our cars. It looks like we're taking over an old gas station or something like that. Thought that was quite cool. No, it's all summer. Yep, and that sucks because we like to go exactly at the time that they like to close. So, as you'll find out here, I have a new spot in mind. So on to some of our new business. This will be some of the things that will be happening in the next month. So not this upcoming Sunday, but the following Sunday. It will be April 21st. There's Chattanooga Cars and Coffee. This is Quick Everett's Cars and Coffee. There will be also the Chip Cars and Coffee, but I will not have that one listed as an event on our calendar, but just know there will be a fair amount of people who go to that. This one being Quick Everett's Cars and Coffee. Is going to be Sunday, April 21st. It always starts at 8. Usually the parking lot is full by 9, and they usually end up leaving about 11-ish. It's probably one of the largest car shows that you'll find here in Chattanooga. It grows every single month, and it is a family-friendly event if you would like to join us for that one. We do have a tent set up, and that one is usually quite a bit of fun. On to our ice cream social. So this will be the norm for this month, including the rest of our summer months. We're trying out a new place called Mr. T's Pizza and Ice Cream. I'm going to show you here in a second. So, yeah. So the way I'm going to handle parking, yeah, I'm going to cheese the system a little bit here. So Mr. T's Pizza is down on the south side of Chattanooga. They are known for having this really big ice cream cone on the top of their place, and if that doesn't want you to have ice cream, I don't know what is. So what we're going to do is, as Irvin said earlier, parking is kind of rough in that area just because they like to have paid parking and validating parking. So what I'm going to have us do is I'm going to have us park in Food City's parking lot. They actually have a walkway from Food City to Mr. T's because I'm pretty sure they know exactly what people are doing. So we are going to be taking up this area. We'll be parking the majority where this yellow truck is. Park there, walk across, there's a little boardwalk just straight to it. It should be pretty simple. They are open all the way until 10, and then Food City also has restrooms if we're going to be later than that. But that will be us going there April 25th. Again, not this upcoming Thursday, not even the following Thursday, but the Thursday after that. That is our monthly social event for April. That will always be on the fourth Thursday of every month. Hopefully, we'll see how this one goes. But this one should be a pretty decent spot. Anyone eaten there before? Had ice cream there before?
When I was in Little League Baseball, that's where we used to
Really? So good or?
Yeah, it's good.
Good? That's good.
I don't remember from like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Fair.
It's been around for a long time.
Perfect. Hoping that one works out better because Nana's just wasn't open late enough for us, unfortunately. After that, we have Curves and Cornbread. This is one of our very first club drives of the year. It's going to be on Saturday, April 27th. If you're not familiar, you can go down to the National Cornbread Festival. It's right next to the Lodge Factory. We will be taking some super fun twisty roads up and over Powell's Crossroads to go there. So if you want to join us with that, we will be meeting at 10:30 Eastern Time at the bottom of Signal Mountain. We will be going through Suck Creek Mountain, through Powell's Crossroads to Kimball. If you are closer to that side of town, we will be meeting in Kimball at 11:45. That will be at, actually I may have my times a little bit wrong. I think I do. If you want to meet us in Kimball, we'll be meeting at Twice Daily. That will be our restroom break. That will be at 10:40 Central Time. Just keep in mind this is 2 different time zones, so depending on which place you want to meet us at, keep that in mind. The entry ticket to the actual event is $10. They do cash or card. They also have a Cornbread Alley, which I strongly recommend joining. They usually let you have 8 to 10 different slices of cornbread from local cornbread makers, and it's some of the best cornbread you'll ever have all year. That will be an extra $8. That one is cash only, so keep in mind, more likely just bring $18 cash and it'll be fine for that. But that will be on Saturday, April 27th. Moving forward, we have a collaboration event, guys. This should be a fun one. So Nashville Miatas, they are known as Music City Miatas. They are not these Miatas that I'm talking about here. This is Miataville, play on words of Miatas of Nashville. They reached out to me to be able to try and do something with us. They wanted to come down to Chattanooga for the weekend, so they're going to be coming down May 18th. They wanted us to show them some of the best roads that we have here in Chattanooga, so I plan on doing exactly that. We are going to meet as a club over in Cummings Highway, so that's going to be Lookout Valley. We'll be meeting at a gas station there and then driving over to South Pittsburgh where we will meet them. They will be coming down from Murfreesboro, so they'll be coming down from an hour away already. We'll meet them in South Pittsburgh. We will take them through some of the best roads that I could possibly come up with. Going back through Chattanooga, up through Signal Mountain area, through Powell's Crossroads, up through Douse Mountain. If you're not familiar, it's one of the best roads here in Chattanooga, one of the best local known twisties. Going through Fredonia Mountain, and we'll end it in Denver. We'll go to the Cookie Jar Cafe. All great spots. Cookie Jar specifically has some of the best homemade food you can find. They have some of the best views you can find too as well. So that one should be a super fun all-day event if you're interested in joining us. That one will be, once again, May 18th. We'll be meeting in Lookout Valley at 9:45 Eastern Time. Yeah, that should be that event. If you went with us for the 3-mountain run, this will be a large chunk of that. So if you enjoyed that run, that's what you have more or less to expect that day. On to an announcement that I have. A lot of you guys here already know this, but for those of you who are not, who are tuning in, I will be taking a leave of absence for the months of July, August, September. Yes, July, August, September. Man, I can't know my months. I'll be gone for 3 months. I'll be going off to Japan. So during those months, I will be having this club operate as normal. I do have events planned for those months. I do intend having those events planned as scheduled. I do already have the layout for those events to work, how I want to run it with cards, how I want to have rest stops. Pretty much everything's all set and dry. I just need to have people who are ready to lead it. So if you are interested in being one of those leaders for one of those events, please reach out to me. I do have some events already planned with leaders, but I do have some that I need to have some more people who are just really needing to be out in front. If you're interested, let me know. Yeah, that will be July to October, so keep that in mind. Here is the official schedule for the upcoming rest of this year. I do only have the upcoming months because I do intend on sending out the full rest of the year on the email tomorrow. So if you don't want to take a picture of this, you can have it on the email tomorrow, and I'll also post it on the Facebook group as well. So for the month of this April, Cars and Coffee on the 21st, Ice Cream Social on the 25th, Curves and Cornbread on the 27th. Going into May, our monthly meeting, always on the second Tuesday of the month in this location here. Having our collab run with Nashville Miatas on the 18th, 19th being Chattanooga Cars and Coffee, always on a Sunday. Having again our monthly Ice Cream Social, hopefully, I have it as Nana's right this second, but hopefully, depending on how Tees works, that should be our new location for the rest of the year. In June, I do have a picnic and scavenger hunt prepared. This will be my Austin's Fun Run that I love preparing for the rest of the year. That will be in June 8th. And I have specifically left May and June a little bit empty because I intend on having us do a run to Birmingham, because that would be the racetrack for Barber. I would like to have that one in 1 or 2 months. And I have another event that I'm trying to squeeze in there. I'm still trying to iron out the details on that one, but that one should be able to fit in June. Oop, wrong way. Come on. One more time. Perfect. On to our budget. This is how I spent the money in the last month. So we did not pass around the donation bucket last month, so this is from the previous month. This was starting January 1st. We had $197 total in the bucket. And for that month of February, again, not March, February, we had a total of $81 passed around the bucket. My cut of 30% is $24. I did buy a glorious Zamac Mazda Miata over here for anyone who can see. That one was $5, I put that down. Now we were set at a total of $249. If anyone has any recommendations on how to spend this money, please, please, please let me know. I don't know what to do with all this money anymore. On to some reminders. If you are new at this club, we always do FRS radios for our events. If you do not have an FRS radio, you can usually get them from Walmart, from the electronics department. You can usually get 2 for about $30. If you do not, I do sell them for 15 bucks a piece here. FRS radios is different from GMRS, so please keep that in mind if you're ordering by yourself. It's just the frequency that they use. Just keep that in mind. FRS usually is written on the box. But that is what we use, and they are required on our runs. If you're interested in anything with our name and logo on it, we do have a sponsored apparel that is Apparel Embroidery. That is their name. They're off Heritage Park Drive. If you want to have it done yourself, if you want to do just a single plain embroidery, it's $5. If you want to have a hat like this one right here, you can get it for $15. Polo black one with the name is $25, or if you want to color with your name on it, it's $30. They do have 2 logos on site, one with a white background, one with black. You can do any color combination. They're pretty flexible on just about anything. If you want a club magnet, a lot of our club members do run these on their cars. We do at price for $8 for 2 of these. Depending on which model of Miata, you have, they go on different places. But we do sell those for price. And onto our email list. If you aren't part of our email list, if you're on our Facebook group and do not have this, I do email out everything that I've said at the monthly meeting. I do also post a link to our live stream that's going on currently. Through this is our monthly update. If you want to sign up for that, you can just go to seeingcitymiatas.com, sign up to the link right there. Pretty straightforward and simple. I swear I won't sell your information. Unless you make me mad, then I might. And with that, that will be our meeting for today. I would like to open up the floor for any sort of open discussion. I know it kind of went by quick today, but I don't have too much since we're still just barely getting into the warm months. But if anyone has anything that they would like to propose for event rides, any sort of things that we've talked about in the past, now would be your time. Go ahead and open up. Comments, questions? Go ahead. Yes. To follow off that, if you have an NC or an ND, usually the flop down the window visor will have one underneath. You have to look underneath. Maybe it's on top. I can't remember. Usually it's right there in the visor. Should have a little slot for cards. If anyone needs cards, they're up here at the. I'll put them up here. You can grab whenever you need them. Comments, questions, concerns? Thank you for joining, you guys. I appreciate it.
On your pop-up when you do the meeting gatherings, do you have a banner or anything that says Senior City Cosplay?
We do actually have a tent. We don't have a crazy banner just yet, but that's probably something I'll use funds on this year, probably. That's Nick and I were talking about that because I guess it was Jaguar Club. That Cars and Coffee, they had a big old banner inside. That would be cool. But yes, we do have a tent currently. Big bright orange.
My career, I had those made for my company.
Really? I guess if you have a recommendation, I'm always hoping.
And what we did is it was on a coated canvas, but we had a pocket on the top and the bottom. And the reason was is we would have I took a piece of conduit, actually 2 pieces of conduit. On one of them, drilled a hole through, put 2 eyeballs, and 4 chains, and that was the top.
I got you.
And then you put a piece of conduit at the bottom just to hold it down.
Pretty simple. Yeah, okay.
Or
All
whatever.
right. I'm looking into that, so honestly, I might follow up on that.
If you don't use it, having pockets on the top and bottom doesn't matter.
True.
That doesn't hurt it, but if you feel the need to do that,
I got you.
it's helpful.
I get that. Nice. Comments, questions, concerns? Anything else? Cool. I will go ahead and end the meeting there, since you guys took the time and liberty to show up.
Are you coming back with your band?
Yes. This time, so far. So far.
Is this like personal
Let me end the.
or is this buried?
Yes. Let me end the video call real quick. Live stream.